Hi everyone, Darko here for your daily trade example. We had another trade on let's see, on pound CAD, and let us hear what I had to say about this trade in my weekly PMA, and I will talk you through it for you as well. Pound CAD. Okay, my yearly bias is short, so I'm going against my yearly bias. That means hands-on trade management. Okay, so why am I interested going against my bias? Well, in this specific case, price is at a very strong level of support. This level is a monster swing neckline, another monster swing neckline, okay, another monster swing neckline. Well, we breached that level in here, same in here. We are heading down in here. Okay, so what I'm seeing, what I'm visualizing in my head is that price will be heading up into this level for two options: do this or do this. Probably will be doing this. So there's enough money to be made from here to here to involve myself in a short-term longing opportunity against my bias, hands-on trade management. And what is my signal? Do I have an ACAT? No. Do I have a monthly candle action? Not yet. Weekly candle action? Not yet. Do I have a weekly move? No. What I do have is a daily advanced market flow change. Okay, when we left this area in here, price managed to make a lower low. This low is lower than this low. Okay, and then we did this, took out this swing. That's perfect. Okay, so I am interested in a trading opportunity in here with the lower low stop loss aiming to the upside. So how can I time that entry? Well, I will mark this left so-called, I wouldn't call shoulder, but this left neckline. Okay, and that left neckline will be the entry. If I go to my 4-hour chart, it will be, looks more juicier. This is what I'm seeing. Okay, one leg in here, perfect. Go ups, comes down, do this, good, and then this will be the entry with a lower low stop loss aiming to the upside based on the 3,000 reasons that I just mentioned. This is worth 0.5% on my trading account, and it's also hands-on trade management. Now I said that 3 times, so there will be no misunderstanding. Pound CAD we got filled. Let's see here. In this specific case, I'm very aware that I lowered my line to let's see here, if I'm not mistaken, into the 50 level later on. So in this specific case, we got filled within this candle in here, depending where you had your order, got filled. Okay, so this trade needed, if I'm not mistaken, around 85 pips. Let's see here, from here down to here, yeah, 60, 70, 80 to 85 pips. This went up 1 to 1. Okay, took something off, risk reduced. If I got stopped out, this will be another winning trade. If I'm not mistaken, I'm in a 9 or 10 win streak right now. So yeah, things are looking good, and to be, for 2022, so far this year, it has been the best performance and also the best accuracy on the PMA trade so far for the past 15 years, and obviously for the past 5 years of my coaching. So things are looking good, and we need just to stay focused. The outcome of a trade doesn't mean anything. We need to stay focused regardless of the outcome, and that's one of the important things that I have learned throughout these decades, or at least 15 years of trading. So I don't let any winning streak get into my head, or start taking unnecessary risks and do those stupid mistakes that most people maybe are doing when things are going good. They feel like the market can beat them, and then they do all the stuff that I'm talking about in my podcast, and then you just wipe your account. So we always stay focused. So yeah, for those who are joined the service for the past 3-4 months or so, don't expect these results all the time. There will be time where I will be dealing with losing streaks, and I'm not talking about one losing trade or two losing trades in a row. I'm talking about when things are going south on us, and that's where the trade management comes in. Once I get filled in a trade, I always ask myself, how can I turn this into a winning trade without self-sabotaging the outcome of or the risk reward of the trade? It's a very big difference scaling 2, 3, 4 pips, having a short-term mentality when you are long-term trading, or in this specific case, or the case we are doing, is that actually I'm long-term trading, but how can I take out the risk and then have a free look? And if I'm risk reducing, that means I'm having a reduced win, which is having that trading trade management mindset that will help you a lot when you are trading. There you go. So you heard the first PMA when I made this into a pending order. You also heard the second PMA, which was more importantly how I trade managed this specific trade. Because if I didn't do that, and then maybe some people felt like I'm just making up things after the fact or anything. We got filled in here. I showed you in the second PMA. We got filled in here in this trade. If I'm not mistaken, it needed around 50 plus 20-ish pips. So just say around 85 pips stop loss, closer to 80, and price goes up and gives you your 1-to-1. Price gives you your 1-to-1. You take 50% off, reduce risk, like I said, and then when this trade goes against you and stops you out, this is a winning trade regardless. And that's exactly what it did. Price came down, stopped me out when I risk reduced, but I already took my 50% off. So this stopped out was a minor second part loss, but overall it's still a winning trade. Okay, that's the important part of trading. Like I said, it's very important for me to show you not that every single trade will be a home run. Sometimes you need to actually take actions, and in this specific case, even if you are hands-on, well, every single one of these candles are 4-hour charts. It's a 4-hour. So here's a 4-hour. Now it's 8-hour. That's 12-hour. You have 12 hours to do something. Okay, so there is no stress. I've never spent so little time at my office, and I have never had this accuracy that I have so far for 2022. And trust me, when I have a losing trade, I will record that for you. I will be the first one recording that losing trade for you. Okay? So, and we never let any winning streaks or performance results get into our head. That's super important. And that because a struggling trader, when they have like a winning streak, they start getting reckless. I'm on the contrary. I'm getting more cautious. Hey, I want to look for these perfect trades. I can wait for another day or two, maybe a week. Okay, so the long-term trading has been very nice to us, and I have my, the reason why this is happening is like, who is watching the yearly chart? Who is watching the monthly chart? Most people are like playing around on the tick chart, maybe a 5-minute chart, and losing their money. So this is what I mean. The higher time frame you trade, the more the accuracy, unless or at least when you know what you are doing. Okay, so before I end this session, make sure that you listen to our podcast. Like I said before, this podcast will save you a fortune. There is no hype, no BS. You will hear about my true story about everything, when I have a losing streak in trading, when I am losing in life, and everything in between. But also, if you are active on social media, make sure that you send me a connection request on LinkedIn. I'm very active on LinkedIn, and there are times when I'm posting motivational stuff, trading related stuff. So I'm keeping that account very, very active, and I'm heading toward 5,000 connections. I'm very, very thankful for that. That's it. Help me to reach to more clients and struggling traders around the world, to be able to help them. So make sure that you hit the like button if you like this video, and I will be doing more of these for you. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you soon. Cheers.